Carson is back now with some DIY pumpkin carving tricks that are sure to get the treats. Carson, do I see power tools over there?
You betcha. It's going to be fun. And safety glasses for a reason. So, Tracy, how important do you think this year's Halloween is going to be to you and the family?
You know what? Halloween is always important because it is a celebration of chocolate. Did I get that right? Oh, and there's some scary stuff, but mostly chocolate. So it's a big deal.
Fair enough. Yeah, I love it. That's perfect. The truth, though, for me, is Halloween has always been a big deal, even more so now that I'm at the store. But I don't know about you. I don't seem to have the time right now to do all the decorating. Are you going to actually get in there and scoop pumpkin seeds?
I'm going to get in there and scoop pumpkin seeds. It's going to happen. And I actually decorated the front porch for the first time in like forever during the fall. Usually I go all out for Christmas, but I did it for Halloween. I'm quite proud of myself. Thank you very much.
You've stepped it up. I'm impressed because I have not. I've been a slacker this year. So this year I want to show some people some ideas that make it a little easier to do pumpkins en masse. Because one of the big trends this year is a lot of pumpkins. Not just one jack-o'-lantern, but a lot. So I've got a few different options. And one that I'm actually really impressed with. A few, well, see what you think. First of all, the new trend this year is when you do your pumpkin, instead of cutting on the top, cut the bottom off the pumpkin.
Oh.
That way you can actually put the candle down on the flat, safe surface and put the pumpkin over the top of it and it lies flat like that. Love it. What do you think?
I think that's great, but will you still see the light if you put the candle in the middle?
You will still see the light because you're still supposed to cut the holes out of it. But then I thought, come on, there's got to be way more fun than just cutting it off with a knife. And this is where the power tools come in. I'm like, wonder what happens if you chainsaw a pumpkin. And talk about easy breezy. This is fantastic. Pumpkin everywhere, literally even on the cameraman's lens. Sorry about that. Then you take the bottom off and you scoop it super easy.
That's perfect. It's got to be easier to get all the stuff out, though, if you do it from the bottom, eh, Carson?
Exactly. So you're going to scoop all the stuff out like this, very simple, and then you can go ahead and carve your details onto the actual pumpkin itself, which makes it really easy, but way more fun when you're making a big mess like this. Another one I want to show you, no more chainsaws, I'm going to put this away. This one was perfect. This is so easy. So I came across these lamps. And these are eyeballs, and the eyeballs move, which I thought, how perfect is this? Even better if I can put it into a pumpkin. So I actually got a pumpkin like this. It's got a little personality. Got out my drill, more mess, and chopped more pumpkin. Chopped it all up. See, Tracy, I think Leo would be in for this type of pumpkin carving. Throw the pumpkin in, put the eyeballs into the holes. One like that. We're going to do one over here like this. Come on.
Awesome.
What kid isn't going to love this type of pumpkin?
Oh, this is so smart. You don't even have to do any carving. I love it.
Right? So easy. And I've got one more for you, Tracy. Let's turn those eyes off. Even easier. Now, this is the hack. It's a stencil pumpkin. Okay, but it takes it a little bit further than just a stencil painted pumpkin, and I'm going to show you how. First of all, obviously, you're going to make your stencils. And the reason you want to do this particular technique, let's say you're going to do 30 pumpkins across the porch. Carving 30 pumpkins is not going to happen. But you make your simple little eye cutouts, simple little mouth cutout, and you can actually paint your pumpkins. And I'm going to do one right here. Let's do this one. It looks like a good pumpkin to do. You're just going to lay it down. Put the eyepiece over it like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Little spray paint. Done. We now have one eye. But then we're going to take it to the next level. Because that looks a little bit, yeah, you know what that looks like. The truth is, I had a can of glow-in-the-dark spray paint. Ooh. So once this eye dries, what you're going to do is take the exact same stencil, and you're going to put it over your dry pumpkin like this one here. Put the stencil over it, and you're just going to skew it a little bit. You don't want it to be perfectly lined up. Then you're going to do the glow-in-the-dark spray paint, which sprays on clear. Then it comes off. What's going to happen is at night now, you're going to actually have pumpkins glowing. So you'll see the dark shade and the glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. Or it's going to be fantastic, and it's going to take you about 15 minutes to do 30 pumpkins.
Ooh, these are good hacks. And because there's no way I'm doing 30 pumpkins, you can just drop some of those off on my front porch.
It's coming your way.